this is the 17th hole. You know, so bunkers running all down the right hand side there, pin tucked front right, so it's definitely trying to suck you into hitting the ball and then missing it into the bunker. And then if I hit it into that bunker there, there's not a lot of sand, not a lot of green there to cover. So what a tour pro would do, they understand their dispersion circle is about 6%. So if I'm aiming at a 100-meter target and I've got US Tour level skill, they could potentially hit this 94 meters to 106 meters as your short and long miss. They can also hit it 6 meters left and 6 meters right. It's a big area, yeah. So, but they know that they've got the opportunity to hit this golf ball in there 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times, especially in a practice environment. So if we look at, you know, where this pin location is and we draw a circle around that with just the US Tour average of 6%, let me do the quick numbers here. So what do we got? 153 times 0.06. I've got a 9.1 or 9.2 meter circle that I have to allow for this particular shot. So if we then look at this, based on where that flag is, if I'm 9 meters short, I'm missing the green left, short. If I'm 9 meters right, I'm definitely in the bunker. 9 meters long, I'm on the green. 9 meters left, I'm on the green. So again, if I then start to understand my shot pattern, even though I might have that 6% dispersion pattern, I might have a tendency to be, I miss more short right, or miss more short left, long right. It really depends again on the golfer. But again, as a general rule, if I'm thinking here, shotgun pattern, I've got an even dispersion around that, I'm definitely not aiming at this flag. Yep, so if I'm aiming for this shot here, I'll be going, I want to make sure that this flag is on my, you know, my front right miss, if you may. So if I look at this, I would be aiming somewhere here, you know, somewhere closer to the middle of the green there, where if I'm now aiming at a target that's 162 and I'm 9 meters short, I end up flag high. If I go 9 meters right, I'm going to be fine. I might even actually aim this a little bit more to the middle here. So if I'm then 9 meters left, I'm going to catch this part of the green or the fringe, which then still gives me a pretty straightforward chip. I've got heaps of green there to work with. 9 meters long, again, just going to have to rely on my long lag putts. And then 9 meters short, I'll still be hitting the green there. So can you see how once you know what your dispersion pattern is, you can then start to actually map out where you should be aiming. So Tiger's analogy, this would be a definition of aiming conservatively, but now making an aggressive swing towards it. Yeah, versus aiming aggressively and then making a half-committed golf swing as I'm swinging it, going, oh, don't go right, and then all of a sudden I shove this thing over to the left-hand side. So that's the general concept, and this is what golf pros and caddies do as they go around playing golf, is they'll start to determine, you know, where are my spots to hit, where should I err a little bit more one way or the other. So I can guarantee you there's not many golf pros that are aiming, taking dead aim at that flag there and then hitting it right next to it. It would be part of their miss pattern of aiming at the middle there. Their short right miss pattern would be the one that ends up next to the flag. If it doesn't, you know, they're hitting it to the middle of the green there. So let's give that a go. So again, this helps with the routine element as well. I'm confident that that's where I want to hit it. I'm aiming at 162 now, not the 153 that it's at the flag there. And then I'm going to try and make the best swing I possibly can. So I know that my 7-iron flies about 153, running out to 162. So you can see there where my golf ball ended up. Absolutely hit the best shot of my life then, I reckon. So yeah, 161 carry. So if I did slightly mishit that, that would, you know, fall shorter. It would end up somewhere near the flag. But again, I'm looking at, you know, hitting good shots here. And that one there, oh, it doesn't have a distance to the pin. But anyway, it gives us an idea of picking a spot, committing to that. Your miss hits, because again, this game's about a miss hits. My miss hits end up close to the flag. So tip number one, aim for the middle of the green, regardless on what your distance you are from the hole. Same thing with the fairways, aim for the widest part, and then the middle of that would be a really, really simple tip. Okay, so now we're going to dive a little bit more into how do we go about preparing ourselves to get onto the golf course. Because again, you can have the world's best strategy there. However, if my execution, I'm not quite sure what my dispersion pattern is. If my dispersion pattern is 20% of the distance and then I'm allowing for 10%, well, they're not matching. Yeah, so you definitely need to know if you've got a certain club, what is my dispersion circle, so you can then create your own on-course strategy.